Hey everyone, welcome back to Ride Radar. Today we're taking a close look at the 2026 BYD Atto 3, a compact electric SUV that has been generating buzz all around the world. This model is one of those EVs that manages to balance modern design, clever interior touches, strong performance, and cutting-edge battery technology, all while keeping the price surprisingly approachable. By the end of this video, you'll know whether the Atto 3 deserves a spot on your radar. The first thing that grabs attention is the exterior. This is a car that wears its EV identity proudly. Instead of an oversized grille, the front fascia is smooth and futuristic, with slim LED headlights stretching out to each side, giving the car a wide stance. The bonnet is sculpted with subtle lines that catch light just right, making it feel dynamic without going over the top. Down the side, you see a sporty, balanced profile, with a sloping roof line that gives the car an athletic look while still leaving space for passengers in the rear seats. The flush door handles keep the design clean and help with aerodynamics, and the alloy wheels, depending on trim, fill the arches nicely to make the car look planted on the road. Around the back, the light bar connecting the tail lamps creates a distinctive nighttime signature, while the new BYD logo replaces the older lettering for a more premium finish. The proportions are neat, the bumper is integrated with just the right amount of styling, and on higher trims you even get an electric tailgate for convenience. Overall, the Atto 3's exterior blends sportiness and sophistication in a way that feels approachable but still modern. It's not just about how it looks though. It's also about what's built underneath. The Atto 3 runs on BYD Platform 3.0, which allows the designers to keep the floor flat, optimize space inside, and place the battery in a way that lowers the center of gravity for better handling. That battery is the famous Blade battery, one of BYD's proudest innovations. Instead of the usual block arrangement, it uses long, thin blade-shaped cells that are packed more efficiently. The result is better safety, improved durability, and higher space efficiency. This is an LFP chemistry battery, which means it's more resistant to overheating compared to some other types, giving peace of mind while still offering solid range. Features are a big part of the Atto 3's appeal. Right at the center of the cabin is a large infotainment display, which in higher trims is an impressive 15.6-inch touchscreen that can actually rotate between portrait and landscape orientation at the push of a button. It supports Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and BYD's own suite of apps, so you've got flexibility in how you use it. Around the cabin you'll find conveniences like wireless phone charging, multiple USB-C ports, digital key support, and a panoramic sunroof that floods the space with light and premium trims. Safety is also well covered, with adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, blind spot monitoring, rear cross-traffic alert, and even a 360-degree camera system for parking. These are the kinds of features that, in some rivals, come with a much higher price tag. Now, let's talk about the interior because this is where BYD really lets its creativity show. While many electric cars chase a clean and almost clinical minimalist look, the Atto 3 takes a very different route. Its interior is designed with a gym-inspired theme. The air vents resemble dumbbells, the sweeping dashboard curves like exercise equipment, and the door pockets use colorful elastic bands that look like guitar strings and can even be strummed. It sounds quirky, and it is, but it gives the cabin a personality that stands out from the crowd. It feels playful without being cheap. The seats are wrapped on vegan leather that feels surprisingly premium. They're comfortable, with heating and power adjustments in the front on higher trims. The rear seats benefit from the flat floor, which makes it easier to fit three across, and there's good legroom for a compact SUV. Headroom is decent too, though slightly tighter if you've got the panoramic roof. Ambient lighting gives the cabin a premium feel at night, with colors that can sync to driving modes or even music. Practicality is strong, with deep storage bins in the doors, a well-designed center console, and a trunk that's roomy enough for family life and can expand further with folding rear seats. When it comes to performance, the Atto 3 is not pretending to be a sports car, but it has more than enough punch to make driving enjoyable. The electric motor produces about 150 kilowatts, or just over 200 horsepower, along with 310 Newton-meters of torque. That's enough to get it from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 7.5 seconds. For a compact crossover, that's more than quick enough to feel confident in traffic or when merging onto highways. There are two battery options depending on trim. The smaller pack is around 50 kilowatt-hours and offers about 320 to 350 kilometers of real-world range. The larger pack, around 60.5 kilowatt-hours, stretches that to around 420 kilometers on the WLTP cycle, though realistically you will see closer to 370 in mixed driving. Charging is solid, with DC fast charging speeds of up to about 80 to 88 kilowatts, which means you can top up from 30 to 80% in under half an hour at the right station. AC charging is available at 7 or 11 kilowatts depending on the version, making overnight charging at home straightforward. Driving the Atto 3 is a comfortable experience. The suspension soaks up city bumps with ease, the steering is light for easy maneuvering, and while body roll is noticeable if you push it hard, that's expected for a comfort-oriented SUV. Noise levels are well managed at lower speeds, though on highways you'll hear a bit of wind and road noise. Nothing unusual for this class. Regenerative braking helps recapture energy, though BYD's system isn't as aggressive as some rivals, so you still rely on the brake pedal for complete stops. What makes the Atto 3 a compelling package is how all these pieces come together. You've got a battery that's not just efficient but also safer than many alternatives. You've got an interior that's full of character and comfort rather than being sterile. You've got features that rival much more expensive cars, from advanced safety tech to a rotating touchscreen that feels futuristic and fun. And all of that is wrapped in an exterior design that looks sharp, modern, and sophisticated. Now the big question, how much does it cost? In Australia, the 2026 BYD Atto 3 Premium comes in at around 45,000 Australian dollars before on-road costs. In New Zealand, it starts at just under 50,000 New Zealand dollars. Prices will vary by region depending on taxes and incentives, but across the board the Atto 3 undercuts many competitors offering similar specifications. That balance of price, range, and features is exactly why it's becoming one of the most popular entry points into ownership in so many markets. So, to wrap it all up, the 2026 BYD Atto 3 is a car that delivers a lot more than you'd expect at this price. It looks fresh and confident, has an interior that refuses to be boring, offers solid real-world range and performance, and comes with safety and tech features that make daily life easier and safer. For families, commuters, or anyone ready to make the jump to electric driving without breaking the bank, the Atto 3 is one of the strongest options out there. Thanks for watching Ride Radar. If you enjoyed this breakdown of the Atto 3, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments whichever you'd like to see us compare it against next. Until next time, keep your wheels turning and your radar sharp.